the whole thing about deception is when you're deceived, you don't know you're deceived.
Yeah.
And so the mask of religion, it makes it so easy for us as human beings to latch onto our performance-based identity and what we can do, what we know, what we possess, all the things, right? And so throughout all these seasons, it's like this Americanized gospel had been fed to me instead of the gospel. And so it became more about, hey, I didn't miss it. I haven't missed a church service in this many months, or I read my devotional for this many minutes today, and I'm being able to answer almost everything in Sunday school now. And so you start getting these false senses of security, and you learn the language. The language is so deceptive. And so the Bible really, I think, lays it out pretty clearly for us with a form of godliness, but denying the power. And so for me, and that's the whole thing about I'm so grateful for God's patience. He's so long suffering, because in these seasons of deception, it was never from a bad heart. I always had this really, really special heart to help people and to reach out and to be a blessing. But the unfortunate thing for me that led to a lot of demise is the well I was drawing from was self and not Christ. And so there was no prayer life. I knew how to pray impressively in front of people. I knew how to speak the language, but I didn't actually have a quiet time. I didn't know what that looked like. The concept of sitting down and spending 15 minutes in prayer to me sounded like absolute torture. And again, not from the heart of, I don't want to pray. It's just, I had never seen it walked out before. And so, just growing up in the church my whole life, being able to hide in the culture. The culture makes it very easy to hide in, because you're seeing me, you're getting the high fives on Wednesdays and Sundays. How are you doing? But nobody takes the time to actually tell you the truth. And nobody really wants to know, or at least, and again, I preface that by saying it's not nobody wants to know. Obviously, there's a remnant. There's real genuine people that, they would do anything to know. Like they want to walk alongside of us. But the broader spectrum of what I had experienced anyways was people that wanted you to look apart and wanted you to fit into their boxes, but they really had no interest in what was going on inside of here.